Hi, welcome to SBRForum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing 156 here at SBRForum Videos, and I'm sitting right next to my friend Nick Kalikas, MMA oddsmaker, sportsbook consultant, and his website is MMAoddsbreaker.com. Nick, thanks for being back with us.
Thank you.
All right, we just got finished talking about Aldo and Edgar. Now we got another fight with an even bigger favorite, right? Rashad Evans minus 485 over Nogueira. Both these guys have been away from the octagon off of lengthy layoffs. I guess you could say it's Evans' fight to lose, right? But, you said that you liked Edgar in the last one, and here you have Nogueira plus 385. I mean, the threat of him winning by submission is always there. You feel the same way about this one, that maybe the favorite's a little bit too high?
The favorite's definitely too high
right,
here.
okay.
I mean, but do I think Rashad's going to win? Yes.
Yeah,
Evans is
right.
probably going to get the win. Since he made his way to the UFC, Nogueira, I'm talking about, they matched him with other wrestlers as well. I mean, Brills, he struggled against Brills. He got beat by Bader. So typically, Nogueira against wrestlers that could keep it on the feet and have decent sub-defense, it hasn't worked out too great for him.
Right.
But, I mean, again, you're talking about laying over 4-1. 5 Dimes right now has it minus 485. Some other spots out there have it a little bit lower. But I think anything over 4-1, you're kind of crazy of laying that kind of juice. I mean, take Rashad possibly by decision, as far as the prop goes, that's tempting as well. I do think, like I said, Rashad's going to win the fight. But what you just said, I mean, submission-wise, by far, there's a huge advantage to Nogueira.
Sure.
Now, Rashad's hard to submit, so he's probably
Right.
going to be okay there in that department there as well. But the boxing of Nogueira is not bad either. All around, even his takedowns. I don't think he's going to probably get Rashad down, but he's just a really well-rounded, solid fighter as well. And anytime you're going to lay 4-1 against a talented fighter that could end things, if he finds a spot, you're crazy in a way.
Right.
So I don't think it's a good bet at all. I did open it a little bit lower. I think it was closer to 3.5 to 1. I thought that was a fair line, honestly, but the public bet it up. I'm not shocked that they bet it because, like I said, just based on the last few fights that he has had, Nogueira's coming in with a little bit of momentum back on his side, I think, in this fight. So he's got that outside shot for sure. I do think Rashad's going to win, though. So for me, as far as the bet goes, like I said, if you're a prop better, maybe Rashad by decision. Other than that, I'm passing.
You don't think Rashad by TKO, maybe?
He could TKO him because Nogueira does. I mean, I don't want to say he has a suspect chin, but Rashad definitely has some power and speed. So I could see that happening, but I think it's a little bit more likely by decision.
Now, what about Nogueira just by sub? Take a big
that the number's going to be decent.
Yeah.
So if you want to throw something there that way, I mean, if Rashad does take him down and lay on him for 3 rounds, he's going to be in some danger. I mean, it's not going to be that easy. So Nogueira by sub's a possibility too.
All right.
That's what I mean. I mean, we pointed out a few different ways that the dog could possibly come through here.
Right.
And I think for Rashad, he's going to probably either knock him out or go to the cards, and I think it's going to go to the cards. So
if you had to make a bet on this, you would take Nogueira?
I would take. Well, if I had to bet this fight either way.
Right.
Man, I don't want to throw my money away on Nogueira.
Right. See, that's the issue. I mean, in your experience, making odds for these fights, seeing the action come in, you see fights like this all the time. I mean, does the dog tend to be, or are these lines pretty sharp? I mean, does the dog tend to be a good bet here?
Where it's at now, it's keeping me up. I don't really want to run and bet Nogueira. No, I mean, honestly, this is a fight that, I mean, there's more fights to make money on. This is not one of them for me. Like I said, that's why it's not worth laying the juice. And I really don't want to throw my money away on Nogueira. I watch him get the upset. We're going to be shocked. But no, I mean, it's just one of those fights for me that I don't really see value either way. I think the line is a little bit high, but it's not high enough for me to bet Nogueira on the other hand. So that's honestly how I feel about the fight.
Is there any sharp action that could come in that would change your mind? Is it possible that you could see big sharp action on Nogueira come in?
It is possible. I mean, like I said, skill-wise, I mean, Rashad has a lot of skill, but Nogueira is the more skilled martial artist. I mean, of the two by far. I mean, probably in all aspects but wrestling. So, yes, I mean, I'm sure there will be a little bit of sharp action that comes in on Nogueira at that plus money, but I don't think it's going to be on the same level as the Edgar fight. When there's sharp money, I think we're going to see bigger sharp money, more legit sharp money come in that way. Here, I think we're going to see trickles of some sharp money coming in.
Okay, but the public's definitely on Evans.
Yes, definitely. And they're probably going to win this one.
Right, so you guys, again, you're going to need Nogueira and probably going to lose, but you're okay with it.
Yeah, I mean, that's why, we're going to gradually keep it up. I mean, you could see Evans get drastically higher, too, to keep people off the parlays or not give him as big of payouts as some of those parlays as well. So, yeah, we're going to try to keep it kind of even, but we're definitely going to have more money on Rashad. I mean, fights like this, you almost can't help it.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Okay.